I can't sit still.
Peach likes pink, and
Um,
Princess Daisy likes purple.
how's everyone doing? So, um, something may have occurred. Mayhaps. Surprise! Purple. Thank you. Thank you. I, you know what's so funny about it? Cause like I got the dye, a month ago. And I was like, oh, like it'll be fun to try, once I get sick of the pink. I haven't been sick of the pink though. It's the only problem is like, cause I would do it pink. I'm like, okay, well, I want to keep doing pink. Like I like pink. But then, so I was like, when did I get my hair done? And I was like, oh my God, it's almost like, okay. Cause there was more thought process that, you know how my ADHD brain works. So, so I was looking in my diary and I've almost had my hair dyed for like a year. And so I was like, well, now I guess now's the time because I had gotten it. It was almost blonde again, and so I was like, normally I would do it pink. And so I was like, let's just fucking do it. Let's just do it. Why not? Let's just go away. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. So it's funny because I texted Amy. And I was like, I'm dyeing my hair purple right now. I'm dyeing it purple. And then I texted Jewel, and I was like, I'm dyeing my hair purple right now. And both of them at the same time were like, oh my God, I'm doing it tomorrow. So the three of us, unknowingly, Amy and Jewel don't know each other, by the way. I don't know what is going on in the universe, but so we're all purple. Well, Jewel hasn't done it yet, but Amy did it today. I did mine yesterday. So I thought it was really funny. Fun fact, this dyes everything else. I painted my fingernails like rainbow glitter, and they are purple now. So, but anyway, it's like one of the girls singing on your cycles. Yeah, we all synced with purple. I guess have it too. Nice, welcome. I had another story, but I forgot. But it's really nice. Purple. Thank you. That's the other thing too, because I wanted it to be like this. This is what I wanted. And Jules like, oh, it's gonna fade so nicely too. And I was like, fade? I'm not gonna let it fade. This is the purple I wanted. Like with pink, I liked the hot pink, but I also wanted like a pastel pink. I want purple, you know? I want purple. It will be interesting though to see what it looks like when it's faded. But and then also too, I like this is but it's, that kind of hides. So I tried to cancel my gym membership. Because I went to the gym yesterday, because you have to cancel it in person. And so I went to the gym and I was like, I'll just do a leg day and see how I feel. Good news is no anxiety. Well, there's like the regular, but it wasn't like a hyped anxiety that I've been experiencing for the past 3 months. Yeah, I do know. So I was doing legs and I was like, yeah, I think I'm okay with letting this gym go. Like I think it's fine. Um, and a part of me was sad because I've been going there since I moved, and it's not a bad gym. It's just like you know um anyway, so I finished my workout and I walked over to a guy at a desk and I was like, hey, is this where I cancel my membership? And he's like, yep, I can help you, but you just hate us now? And I was like, no. And I was like, no. He was obviously like making a joke out of it. I was like, no. And he goes, oh, so what's the reason for the cancellation? And I was like, my apartment has a gym. And he goes, yeah, that'll do it. I'm like, yeah. Which, like, the thing is like, I wasn't lying. Like, it does, but it's not, Anyway, so, the only downside. So, because I automatically, every month, the gym payments just come out of my bank account. And I paid already for this month without knowing. Um, and then, apparently, when I joined the gym, I paid for first month and last month. So my membership doesn't end until like September 28th. But I canceled it. So, on like one hand, like, what I may do is I know that the new gym is there. That's a possibility. And I may actually test out to see how much stuff I can actually get done in the apartment gym. Because the new gym would be like $60 a month. Which is a lot. You know? It's a lot. And the thing is, it would be cheaper, but to have access to the back massage room, that's an extra $10. Which, like, the thing is, I would use the fuck out of that. Because, like, in my head, I'm like, $10? Hell yeah, you know? Hell yeah. I'll go in there every day. I'll just go to the gym, just be like, hey, I'm going to go into the massage room. Toodles, you know? But, anyway, so I'm going to have some top of the monthly. Yeah. Well, because the monthly, I'm saying the monthly would be like 50. And then with the massage, it'd be like 60. But then, it's like the gym here is free. And, like, they don't have everything, but they do have, like, it's also, too, like, because they have dumbbells. And, like, my most important thing for me is I use a lot of dumbbells for a lot of my workouts. I do like machines, but there are machines here, but it's, like, not, I prefer a gym. Also, though, this is my biggest issue. My agoraphobia. It's not been bad, but I can feel it whispering in my ear, being like, we should just not go to the gym. We'll go to the gym here. Yeah, that'd be good, because we don't even have to go anywhere. We just go here. And I'm like, yeah, we don't have to go anywhere. Yeah, we don't have to drive. Yeah, we don't have to drive. Yeah. No traffic. Yeah, no traffic. No gas. Yeah, you like that. And you can play Overwatch until you are, like, itchy. And then we just walk to the building gym. Like, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, wait, whoa. I was like, I know what you're doing, bitch. I know what you're doing. Because the thing is, that's how, like, my brain works. I like to seclude myself. I don't want to, but that's, like, my natural, Well, for one, also, too, it's very convenient. Very convenient. You tell me I get to sit here in my home until I'm itchy because of pre-workout, and then I get to just bloop, 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 and then I'm at the gym. So, during this time, I do have access to a gym. It's already paid for, so it's like, meh, But I may just test out here and see how that goes. And I'm going to, I think, because my anxiety's been better, I am going to try to do outside stuff. I'm going to try a Pilates class. And then also I put on because you know how, like, Instagram has, like, the close friends. I put on my close friends and I was like, does anybody want to go horseback riding? No one's responded so far, but it's fine. I mean, Amy responded, but Amy's in Ireland. So it's like, so I'm, trying to kind of be like, and then maybe I'm gonna, like, text some friends and then see if they want to go hiking, and I don't know, because, like, I know how my brain is gonna get. And so I'm gonna do what I can to try to make it not do that, Thank you. But also, too, because when I put the thing in and I washed it out, and then I looked in the mirror and I blow dried it and I looked in the mirror and I was like, this just solidified the witch in Witcher. Like, I feel like I look like a witch. Like, I am ready for Halloween. which isn't a bad thing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, I looked at myself, I'm like, I get it now. I get why kids were scared of me when I was in middle school. I get it. The purple did it. It was like it completed the look, you know? But it's fine. Also, too, I went to like TJ Maxx and HomeGoods. I had a little girls' day by myself because, you know, no friends. But anyway, so I went. They have so much Halloween shit out, and it's the beginning of August, which also, too, I'm not complaining because October is the best month. But then I was like, how the oh my god, it's August. Oh my god, next month, September. Next month is September, which means next month is a subathon. Subathon time. What the fuck? Like, I feel like we were just talking about, joking about the subathon, and it was like April. I feel like last month was April. How are we? And also, too, I drove past a school. And I was like, oh, I don't have to go the school speed limit because it's the summer. No, it's not. It's August. They're back in school already. What the fuck? Also, too, drive the speed limit. Drive the speed limit. I'm not saying speed on purpose. And oh, shit. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Unreal Int Gaming. I appreciate it. Thank you. Aren't you wait for the subathon? Yeah, so technically at the end, so complicated. At the end of September, I will be gone because I had this trip planned. But then it gets more complicated, right? Because remember I said I wanted to do like 22 days of Kate or something because in October because of my birthday. I want to try to do something like that. However, my mom was like, "Oh, also I have a work trip and I'm going to be out in LA and I'm like, "Okay." So I'm like, it's a lot. Anyway. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Also, do apparently, sorry. It is. Do y'all like cantaloupe? Actually, some of this doesn't even matter because if you're like, I don't know, in England or something, it's not gonna matter. If you are located in California or Texas, mostly West Coast, I think. I don't know. It is officially Sugar Kiss Melon season. Trader Joe's has Sugar Kiss Melon. I cannot tell you the excitement. I grabbed two melons, and when I was checking out, the guy was like, "Oh my god!" He's like, because Trader Joe's. I don't know if y'all know this. Trader Joe's employees, they are trained to talk to you about what you're purchasing, and it's sometimes it throws you off guard a little bit. Going right now, go. And so anyway, so he's like, "Oh my god, we tried these yesterday. It's so good." I was like, "Oh, I know. I love Sugar Kiss Melon." I was like, give it to me, you know. Anyway, so if y'all like cantaloupe, Sugar Kiss Melon is like if cantaloupe had a love child with God. Like honeydew? No. It's cantaloupe that is somehow juicier and sweeter, and it's like if cantaloupe was candy. That's why it also is very important because one of my friends rhymes with turd in turd. I probably should have picked anything else other than turd. One of them doesn't like cantaloupe. But I made him try it. And he's like, "Yeah, it's not bad." And I'm like, "Not bad? Not bad?" And he's like, "Well, I don't like cantaloupe." I was like, "Well, I don't like cantaloupe." More for me, I guess. I don't know. She says about the last one they had, she won't share. That's when you just go in. Have y'all seen that, the GIF? What's the movie from? I didn't watch the movie because it kind of scared me as a kid. Monster House? Where there's like that one person, he walks away and he comes back, goes, and then walks off. That's what you gotta do. Just thievery. But, Because I told my mom, I've been telling my mom about sugar kiss melon for forever. And I was like, oh, like maybe in Texas they have it. And I have been looking there. I looked up all the shops that they could possibly have it at, and they don't have it in stock. And I was like, okay, maybe you have to come here. And she is coming here, just, when it's not going to be in season. So anyway, I I don't know what I've been up to. Can't get over here. It's such a bummer. It's so good. It's so good. What did I do? Monday? Tuesday? Play games? Peaked? Oh yeah, I beat Peak. Oh my god, that was a couple of days ago, wasn't it? I feel like that was 2 weeks ago. I saw a Superman movie. Also, just hypothetical, if you're, I don't know, about to start your period and don't watch the Superman movie if you're about to start your period. I mean, I liked it. I thought it was a really funny, good movie. And also just, I mean, I liked it. I thought it was good. It's just, there's some similarities in the movie that are happening IRL. And they're very sad similarities. And there's, it was in the trailer, I think. And so when I saw the trailer, I was like, oh, it's going to be sad. But then seeing it in the movie, I was sitting there. And it's because there was all these little kids. And they're holding up a flag at the S on it. And they're calling for Superman to come help them. And I got like the lump. Because I was like, what if like, kids are doing that and Superman's not real and he's not coming. It is, oh, it was so sad. And then, anyway, yeah, it's, my emotions are still very heightened today. So, very heightened. But it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. What else? Oh, I'm on 1 pill of nortriptyline now. I don't feel any different, which is good. I've been taking the stupid supplements every day. Good news, I think they are helping. My stomach's still being weird though. Worth watching Superman? Yeah, I thought so. I liked it. Thought it was good. I will say that there's 2 post-credit scenes not worth staying for. I waited the whole time, saw the post-credits, and I was like, those aren't worth it. I thought the movie was good. Oh my god, my legs. Yesterday was leg day. Anyway, played some Mystria. Been doom scrolling a lot. A lot of doom scrolling. It's also Thor's. Yeah, it was also Thor's birthday. He had no idea, which is not surprising. He's 13 now, and it's funny because like a lot of people were like, "Oh my god, I remember when you got him." Like, "Oh my god, I remember when you got him." And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know how to tell you all this. We're all old as fuck." So no, he did not get a cake. He got treats, did not get a cake. I tried telling him it was his birthday. I'm like, "You're 13," and he's like, I'm like, yep. I went looking through all my photos to try to find pictures of him where he's kind of like standing similar to like compare like, oh, this is him when he was 2 years old and here's him when he's 13 or whatever. Because I wanted to see, everyone's like, he doesn't look 13. I'm like, okay, what is a 13-year-old cat supposed to look like? Like, I feel like he looks normal. And so I found a picture from like 2015 to now. And he does kind of look the same, like to a T. He's just how do I say this politely? Fluffier? But the thing is, so the way that Thor is with photos, sometimes he looks chonky. Like, yeah, I'll take a photo of him and I'm like, damn, I gotta cut down on the wet food. And then there's other times I take a photo of him, I'm like, he looks like a normal cat. And so there's like sometimes like in older photos, he does look really chonky, but then there's other photos he looks really skinny, you know? So I think it's just also too, it's just, I don't taking the photos. What else have I done? Oh, so you know how, have me wheezing? Yeah. That was when I went hiking. And something, I don't know what it is. He likes shoes. Remember how I told y'all with Athena, like she came over and he was drooling so bad all over the floor that it left like shoe prints because of his drool? There's something outside. I don't know what it is. I don't know what people step in. But, so yeah, it was my shoe and then my socks. Because I was laying on the bed and my socks. I had washed them at this point, right? They'd been washed. There was something still in the fabric. So I was laying on the bed and he was laying at my feet. And all of a sudden he starts licking my sock as it's on my foot. I'm like, what are you doing? And then he's licking and he just goes, ha! And I'm like, ow! You took him hiking? I know. I did consider it because I had a cat backpack before, but he didn't really like it because he was a little too big for it. But also, too, it just like, I don't know. He kind of just sunk down into it. I want to get, if I got one, I'd want it to stay, because like the one I had, like if he sat in it, it would like collapse a little bit. So I would want it to be entirely plastic. And so that way it's not like morphing. But also too, he doesn't like going outside. Doesn't like being put into a stroller. Doesn't like being put into his cat carrier. Doesn't like, the only time he likes going outside is if it's his decision when he runs out as fast as he possibly can. Which I don't know what I expected. It's Thor. I had something else I was gonna say and I forgot. Hold on, let me just look at my diary. Oh, I went to the pool. I forgot about that. Also, can I just say, my body is so annoying. Because, like, I put on sunscreen, right? Which is great. Put on sunscreen. Overwhelmed, thank you for subscribing with your Twitch Prime for 43 months. Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm reading the diary. I feel like all these days were one day. Okay, so, what was I saying? Oh, so I put on SPF 50, right, all over, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit of sun. And so I laid out for an hour, which is a long time. I got no sun. None. But God forbid I go outside for 30 minutes. In the shade, in the sun, in the shade, in the sun, in the car, in the shade, in the sun. If I'm out in sunshine for 30 minutes in a tank top, my scalp will burn. No sunscreen. My scalp will burn. My shoulders will burn. My forearms will burn. The tops of my feet will burn. Did I say my scalp? Because my scalp burns. And I'm like, what the why? But if I put on sunscreen, I'm great. My body's like, at least I'm doing it right. But it's also just kind of like, I want to get a little color, you know? Like see-through. See-through. Anyway, so remember how I said that they're gonna do, like, the apartment, something, city council, something, they're just gonna walk into units. Yeah, so, I don't know if that's, I don't know, because, like, I am so anxious about leaving my apartment.
Oh,
because,
yeah.
Stingray, thank you for subscribing to 52 months. Late Twitch notif. I don't know why it do that. But I'm so anxious about leaving my house. Can I speak English? Because I'm like, what if they come when I'm gone? You know, like what if, you know, there's men in my apartment when I'm not there? They don't. They just walk in. The note says they're just gonna walk in. Which is weird. Part of me too wants to, like, every time I leave my apartment, I want to set the home alarm. And so that way, if they walk in, the alarm's gonna be like, meh, 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 and then my phone's gonna go, someone's in the apartment, and then it's gonna call the police. You gotta try the game called Body Cam, the most realistic FPS. The zombies one's insanely funny. If you want to play, it's really fun. I think, like, honestly, October's Halloween season. Why does it have clowns? I can't do clowns. Wait, it's the most realistic FPS ever. I play Overwatch. What makes you think I want to get shot in like a... The only person I want to shoot me and it to be realistic... Never mind. I'm gonna stop talking. I was about to go into date everything mode, but, you know, it's fine. Mercy is the only person who's allowed to shoot me with her little pistol, and then she can heal me after, and then it's gonna be great.
Choo choo.
I love Mercy. Though, Hype Train, thank you for the 100 bits. So Mystria, they had the really big update, but I don't know what happened. So I was playing Mystria on Tuesday, and my game crashed 4 times, and I was trying to rearrange the inside of the house, and like to organize it, make it look all cute and stuff. And I had done it, and I was like, this looks nice, and then the game crashed, and I was like, which I don't know if y'all. Ooh, I pressed the button. Y'all play Stardew Valley, so like the only time the game saves is when you go to sleep. Fields of Mystria is also like that, but you have the option to go to the diary to save the time in the diary. You don't have to sleep, you know. So none of my stuff saved because I was Oh! Yeah, I got my car checked up and everything was perfectly fine. Rage quit over that? Yeah, I kind of felt like it, but I feel like I would have rage quit more if I, like, went to the mines and I got a bunch of stuff. Like, I got, 600 stone, and I did this, and I did that, and I did the animals, and I got this, and I got that, and then I organized the house. Then I would, I think the only thing I did was I just was organizing, and then it crashed. And then, Nate texted me and was like, do you want to play Peak right now? And I was like, with who? And he's like, well, I just want to play it. And I was like, okay. Do any fluids or tire rotation? I have no idea. I think they did tire rotation. I have the paper. I did not check it. But it was free, so. They did also, too, because I had, my tire light on. And they... I don't know why my nose is so itchy. Hold on, I think I have Thor hairs. Thor hairs, they're everywhere. I think I'm just losing my mind. Maybe I'm just going insane. Okay, no spiders. So any soloing Pig? Never. So, because I played, Nate asked if I wanted to play, and I was like, yeah, I'll hop on. And so we started playing, and we were just chilling. And then, so we made it through the beach, and then we made it to the jungle, and then we were just going through the jungle, and like he was like joking, he's like, this is so much easier without like Kiwi. And I was like, oh my god. And also too though, because like it's also because like Nate and I usually stick together because we're like, yeah, this is a team game, whereas like Gage goes off on his own, anyway. So we were just playing and playing and playing, and then we get through the jungle, and then we get to the ice place, and there was one part where like we were almost at the top, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe we're at the ice place and we haven't died yet, because usually like someone dies on the jungle, and he's like, yeah, this is crazy. And we were getting pitons, and we were getting like all this other stuff, like it was like the perfect run. And then we get to the snow place, and we were climbing up, and then like the blizzard thing was happening, and as I was climbing up the rope, because we had like a rope, or no, I was climbing up, he fed me the lollipop, because it was a really high place. I was like, I have a rope, I'll go put the rope at the top. And so, Thor's here. No, you stay down there. So, he gave me the lollipop, and I went, and I started to fall asleep. As I started to fall asleep, the blizzard started, and there was nowhere to hide. And I was like, I'm putting the rope down, So I started doing the rope, and I was like, I'm not gonna make it. He's like, no, it's fine. So I put the rope, I was like, is this good? He's like, yeah. So I put the rope down, and he starts climbing, and he's like, oh shit. because the wind is still blowing, and I was like, so I like go to this corner to try to like hide from it, and like I had like this much weight, this much hunger, like my stamina was gone, and so I was like, oh, this is it, this is it, this is it. He's like, no, no, oh shit, and I was like, what? And I turn around, I'm like, Nate, and I hear silence, and I was like, no, no. I was like, you can't die. I'm like, you can't die. So the blizzard stops, and it was all ice. Like, you know how like the health bar has like weight and stuff. It was all like this much ice, this much weight, this much food, and like I had no stamina. And so I was like, I don't know how I'm alive right now. So I walk over to Nate, and he on the ground. I was like, no. And I was like, oh shit, because when you pass out, like when you faint or when you die, you drop all your stuff. And so all of his stuff was all over the ground, all the stuff that we needed, all the food, all the ropes, all everything, the pitons. And so I was like, no. So I was like trying to grab it all. And then he goes, oh, that sucked, and stood up. I was like, ah! I was like, I thought you died. He's like, no, yeah, I just fainted because of the cold. I was like, oh. So are we good? And he's like, yeah, just grab the stuff. And so we were grabbing the stuff also too. So you know the shelf mushrooms? I was like, grab as many of those as you possibly can. He's like, what for? And I was like, just for the lava one. Not the lava one, but like the kiln, you know? I was like, we're gonna need them. Trust. And he's like, okay. So when he fainted, he dropped. I had, I think, one, and then when I saw he fainted, I grabbed another one. But all the other ones went down the hill. And so anyway, so he grabbed as much stuff as he could. And then we kept going, and we went to the lava one, and the lava one was pretty easy. And then we made it to the kiln, and I was like, I always die on this one, man. He's like, no, it's gonna be great. We're almost there. It's gonna be great. And I was like, I always die on this one. And you know what's crazy? This happens every time. We started, and it was going. I was okay. Let's go this way. Yeah, let's go this way. So then we make this jump across here. Oh yeah, it's going great. Whatever. Like we were doing pretty good. My hands started getting clammy. Again, I don't know what, I don't have like I have a fear of heights because I have a fear of falling from the heights. I don't have a fear of heights. Like if I am safe, like say I'm in an airplane, right? And I look out the window. I'm not going to have an issue. But if I'm at, I don't know, the Grand Canyon. I show up to the Grand Canyon, and the only thing in front of me is this tiny little wire fence, and then it just is a drop. I'm like, just kind of like the feeling of just like, oh my god. Anyway, I don't know, something about the kiln makes and like I don't feel anything, but it's like my body knows because my hands get clammy. I don't have clammy, like my hands are very dry because I wash my hands all the time. Something about that damn level makes my hands so clammy, and I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway, so we're making our way up, and I was like, my hands are getting clammy. My hands are getting clammy. He's like, no, we're fine. And I was like, yeah, but my hands are getting clammy. He's like, we're fine. I was like, anyway. So then we get to a point, there's nowhere else to go. And I was like, see, remember how I told you to hold on to the shelf shrooms? And he's like, yeah. Oh my god. I was like, yeah. So we got the shelf shrooms and just started we held on to those for so long. And then we had the anti-gravity rope, which we got to a point where like there's literally nowhere for us to go. And he's like, wait, I have the rope. And I was like, oh my god. He's like, you think this is gonna work? I was like, maybe. So then he did it, and then we climbed up it, and then I was like, oh my god, we're gonna do it. Oh my god, we're gonna do it. So then we like made it to the top, and I was like, oh my god, we did it. He's like, wait, you want a picture? And I was like, yeah. And so he's like, okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. It was like I was like, I had the emote ready to do the, anyway. We did it. However, so I got like 3 achievements out of that, and he got 2. And so, because it puts you back in the the airport or whatever. And so I like put on the new outfits, and he's like, wait, how did you get that clothing option? And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I didn't get that. And I was like, well, how many achievements did you get? And he's like, I got 2. I was like, well, I got 3. And he's like, well, but neither of us died. Turns out, you're not even allowed to faint. So if you faint, you have to stay conscious the entire time. So, yeah. Anyways, it was fun. And then I was like, okay, I think I'm done with Peak for a while. I think I'm good. I feel solid. However, I was considering. I think it would be funny if it's about your tire light. Oh yeah, it was just saying that my air was a little low, and then now it doesn't say that anymore. So I guess they filled up my air tires. Um, so you get dog ears. Can I do it on like easy mode, or does it have to be regular mode? Cause easy mode, I'll do it. Can be on easy. Okay. Well, here's my thinking, right? Because I thought it'd be funny if I had like a girls group that did peak, and like bunch of girlies trying to do peak together, and I thought it would be kind of funny. But I also, the problem is like everybody, and I mean everybody's on different time zones, and so I would have to try to schedule it to make it work with everybody. Cause everybody's on different time zones. Jules on a different time zone. Amy's on a different time zone. Rin's on a different time zone. Cause I was like, that's who I was thinking. I was like, yeah, we get all of us, and then the girls peeking. We're peeking. But I was like, how the fuck am I gonna try to somebody's gonna have to be doing it in degenerate hours. Also too though, I have to convince Jewel to get the game. Which I don't even know if she would do to begin with. So Amy's oh god. Yeah, Amy's gonna be like, I don't want to play. I'd rather read, books about stalkers secretly in your computer. Yeah, I'm assuming y'all are further in the book than I am. Which also, too, y'all are wild for that. Y'all are wild for reading the same book that I'm reading, because I'm reading it for content. Y'all are reading it for what? What's your reason? Touched it. I'm keeping up with you. Interesting. Hold on, Gage texted me. Oh. I sent him a I don't know, a compilation of some person's TikTok, and she really annoys me, and so I sent it to him, and I was like, this is so annoying, and then he disliked the text. What? Do you want the chair? Okay. Jesus Christ, I swear to God. Okay, anyway. So, I was thinking, like, it would be fun to play games today, but also today is a mini chonk day. But then also, I was like, should I just do a regular chonk? Because, okay, wait, damn, be patient. But I was like, should I do a regular chonk? Because I don't have any dungeons out to film. Because I haven't done anything. So the only thing I did was I played Peak, And it's like, the dungeon I could do is, like, I could do a book review, but I'm not finished with my other book sets, and then we're this much into this, and it's like, well, I was like, what if I start doing, like, anime reviews? But not everything I enjoy has to be content, The other one you liked? Yeah. The only problem is I think I want to reread them. Yeah, because the Red Queen, I started the second book. Where is it? Oh, I think I put it in my... Oh, it's over here. Anyway, so I read the Red Queen, or the Red Crown, or something, whatever it's called. I read that, and I was obsessed with it. Bought the entire set, and I was like, I can't wait to read this. And then I did the ADHD thing where I put it down and I never picked it back up. But then the other day, it was like 7 months ago. Anyway, I picked up the second book, and I read the first line, and it was like this massive spoiler, and I was like, I don't remember that happening in the first book. What the fuck? And so I was like, maybe I should read the first book again. I'm tainting my immortal soul, the book I'm reading, next dungeon. Yeah, but the problem is like, for a dungeon video, obviously I'm very good at rambling, because I have a million thoughts in my head all the time. But I like it to have a point, kind of. Because I can obviously, like, I've read, what, 7 chapters in this? I can rant on that all the live long day. But if I'm doing book reviews, I feel like I should, for one, I feel like I should be taking notes. But that makes me feel like I'm doing, like, school. I've been out of school. I don't want to go back to school, you know? Oh my god, I had a dream last night. You want to hear my awful dream? I had a dream I went to a small town and I was surrounded by MAGA. And they were like chanting racist stuff. And I was trying to tell them to stop. And they just started screaming at me and ganging up on me and then shoving me everywhere. And I was trying to fight them. And then my alarm went off and my phone was right here. Because I usually sleep with my phone on the bed just in case, like, if my mom texts me or calls me or whatever, I can wake up. It was right here and my alarm goes off and I go, like I shot my hand. Oh, anyway. 0 out of 10. Wouldn't recommend having a dream about MAGA, but anyway. Are you waiting patiently for the chair? Okay. Well, anyway, so I was thinking we could play Date Everything, but then I was like, oh, maybe I should read more of the book. Because, like, I do want to read the book off stream. But then I have to read the book off stream. You know? You know? You know? No. No, sir. No, you do not do that. You do not do that. He just tried to use my chair as a claw tower. You can sit or you can lay down. No, you cannot claw the chair. You can lay down. Lay down. You wanted the chair, brother. Like, I don't know what you want from me. Lay down. This was your decision. He's a menace. Yeah, I know. I've been trying to tell y'all, but y'all don't listen because you're like, oh, green cat. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, little baby boy. Little baby menace. Say I will not listen to the book off stream. I need the emotional support in the chat. Yeah. Well, speaking of emotional support. Also, is my mic okay? Can y'all hear the audio? Okay. I'm gonna move the... Hold on. You can have the chair. I'm just gonna move it to the side. Ow, that was my toe. There we go. Okay. That way Thor's in view. And then... the chair is way lighter than it actually looks. Okay. Y'all ready? Oh, jeez. No. Gotta get a lot more for the witness. Can you do that for streams? I love that he's just chilling. Is that even... can y'all see my bruises? This one's got better. Couldn't go beyond the sample of this one. If y'all want better books, I can recommend other books. To a degree. I read more manga than I do books. The Red Queen one because that sounded cool. I do like it a lot, and it's not complicated to read. Because you know how I said in some fantasy, like, books, it's like, oh, goes down to the river to blah. Like, it does have fantasy aspects to it, but it's not complicated. It's not like you need a map, you know? If you want better books, don't listen to Amy. Is that you? Or is that someone else headbanging? Reading last book in the Fourth Wing series now. I think... oh, no, it's not. I think that's on my list. Not me. Oh, from this far, it does kind of look like you. Granted, all I see is long slicked back hair and a white man. So it would be kind of funny though if you had an emote like that. Just saying. Good content. Yeah, you got that one. What's the title of the book? Lights Out. Me when I ask Adam to throw a brick at my head so I don't have to be awake anymore. Not in a depressing way, but sometimes like if it's like 2 a.m. and I can't sleep and he's obviously up because he's in Scotland and we're texting and he's like, "Hey, question, why are you awake?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, so I need you to throw a brick at my head so I can go to sleep." And he's like, "Okay, that's one option." I'm like, "Yep." He's like, "Have you thought about maybe trying to go to sleep?" I'm like, "What do you think I've been doing this entire time, Adam?" Anyway, okay, I've been procrastinating. Also, you know what's funny? So on TikTok, I've been getting a lot of like Amazon ads, which like whatever. I got an ad for a shirt that looks almost identical to this on Amazon. And I was like, because I bought this shirt. This shirt was $100. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for a t-shirt. But I loved it. I like when I tell you, like there's some clothes where you see it and you're like, that's how I felt when I saw this. Cause like I look like a marshmallow, but it's also like it's comfy and I feel like I look cute and like I really like it, And so I was like, okay, you know what? I haven't been buying a lot of new clothes lately, so I will treat myself. This was also a while ago, and I feel like I've been wearing it quite a bit. Anyway, so I really wanted it, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'll treat myself, and cause y'all seen me have the same clothes for years, and years and years and years, and years. Yeah, and like a lot of the new clothes that I get sometimes are like sponsored Hot Topic stuff, which like I still like them, but Anyway, I wanted to have like a nice. It's a lot. No, I know. I'm very much aware. Very much aware. I don't normally spend. I go to like TJ Maxx. I like TJ Maxx for clothes. But I really like this shirt. So anyway, on Amazon, it's almost identical, and it's like $25. And I was like, you motherfuckers. But the thing is, like, because this is the brand, I think it's called, Free People or something. And because they make expensive clothes. At the end of the day, though, it's just, like, this doesn't, it is really soft, but then it's kind of like, a lot of people, like, it's like, people that buy, like, Louis Vuitton, they're buying it for the name, It's like, Free People on my show. I think it's called Free People. It's expensive, though. I tell you who what. Quality second. Yeah, and so, like, that's the thing. I don't know. Like, for me, like, if I'm like, I want some quality jeans, I'll go to Nordstrom Rack. And they have good stuff at Nordstrom Rack. Big sweater, but no pants. What do you call these bad boys? Has to say the brand name of what our kids are wearing. So annoying. Weird. That's one thing I never, like, really understood is, like, people that... The only brand name... There's two brand names that I'm absolutely, like... for. Ready? Dr. Pepper... Converse. Because I used to buy Airwalk back in the day. When I got my first pair of Converse, I never looked back. Ever. So those are the only two that I will stand by. I do like Converse a lot. Oh, hey, Amy. Hey, Amy, welcome in. What I miss? Nothing. Can't go wrong with the yeah, Dr. Pip. That's all he wanted was my chair. That's literally all he wanted. Look at him. He's bathing. Shall we begin? No more procrastination, it's spicy time. I don't even remember where we left off. Oh. I need emotional support. See if I can reach. Okay. Let me see if I can get comfy in the... Ooh. It's the tag. Okay. I feel like I need a spotlight. You know? I'm emotionally holding your hand. Oh, the book is great. I don't know what y'all are talking about. You got this? Oh. Alright, here we go. Oh, I didn't put on the vibey music. I just got comfy, man. He's ready to go to sleep. You ready to go to sleep? Yeah, I can tell. Just play our own music? No. I can do it. I'll get up. Gotta have the vibes. We gotta have the vibes. Hold on. What, It's only frustrating because I don't remember which one we've played. Is this slow or is it fast? I can't hear it because I don't have the headphones on. Sounds slow? Okay. Well, if it picks up and it starts sounding like chonkers or something, let me know. Ooh. My nest shook. Okay. Y'all ready? Oh, okay. Alright, I'm not gonna have any reaction whatsoever. This is weird. Okay. This is so chronically millennial. This is so chronic. Listen. Even though I knew they're wild animals and carriers of the rabies virus, every time I saw a trash panda, I wanted to pick it up and smoosh it. Just say you're 37, man. Just say you're 37. Make it comfy again. Come on, Kirby. It's getting spicy? It is? What the fuck is this? He followed her back on social media. Oh my god. Was he watching me through the hospital security cameras? Probably not. Yeah, I think we confirmed that he was Psycho. But just in case he was, I flipped the bird at the one video camera in the corner of the break room. My phone chimed with a text message. I pulled it up to see an unknown number and a single word. Rude. I nearly choked. He'd hacked into the hospital cameras. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Because it said, are you watching me right now? Maybe. He said following a wink emoji. Blah, blah, blah. You're breaking so many laws, I wrote back. And you don't even know the half of what I'm up to, he replied. Blah, blah, blah. I don't even know what to call you. How about boo? He wrote back. You know, because of the... This was followed by the 3 little ghost emojis. He's so cute. Amy! What's happening? Not you too! What the fuck? I have no regrets about publicly claiming you. Claiming me? Oh god, no, vagina, do not quiver at that. Damn it, not you too, ovaries. What the fuck? What the fuck? What is this? "20 hours later, I stumbled out of the hospital. Oh, but she's really fit. She goes to the gym. Okay. Yeah, that's how that works. 3 hours at the gym. Yeah. Like, it would have made so much more sense just be like, she has great genetics. You know? This is tame compared to the book I'm reading now. Amy, I beg you to read a book that has no smut, nothing. Working in a hospital is a great workout. Yeah! Exactly, like strength and cardio to keep up with the fast-paced environment or something. I'd been awake for almost 40 hours. That's why I left Fred with so much food and water. Fred hasn't seen her in like 40 hours? Poor Fred. He's in her car, waiting for her. May or may not. Wait, I may or may be 3 glasses of wine in right now? Actively? Wait, I want wine. What time is it? Is 3 p.m. too early? He's texted her, "Don't mace me." Work, gym, home, repeat. That's not... Okay. This is so weird. Fred liked him, and Fred didn't like anyone. She wrote blammo. Blammo. If he tries to hurt me, blammo. She got in the car. Everybody, she got in the car. Oh, now we're chapter 8. We're in Josh's perspective. What the fuck? Read insanely fast. Do I? Oh, he replaced her bullets with blanks. Audiobook, the normal speed, and you're so far ahead. I'm on 2 times speed and only just keeping up. Are you trying to sleep? Okay, I'm sorry. Go back to sleep. You sleeping? Okay. I mean, it does take longer for people to read it out loud, I guess. Okay, Thor. Anyway. I was horny, not suicidal. Brother! Normal speed? I thought so. Oh my god. Guys, listen to this. You know, he's like saying, oh, she's probably hungry. I'm feeling a lot of empathy for her, blah, 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 blah. Lifting my hands, I slowly rotated in my seat. The gun bumped over my abs as I turned her way. What the fuck? I'm sorry. Is anybody in here jacked? When you're sitting, I feel like it's normal to have rolls because it's your skin. What do you mean it bumped over your abs? Unless he's like sitting super upright. Maybe I just sit like a shrimp. Bro, it's just bragging. Yeah, for real. Okay. I was trying to be a gentleman. What's a Henley? So my pee not three. Yeah, I just read that part. What's a Henley? Is it just a fitted t-shirt? Is it a compression shirt? needs a tight round neck tee. Okay. Weird that there's a name for it, but okay. Oh, cheese and rice. It's a nice jaw. Brother. I can recommend so many more. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. No touchy. Still angry. No touchy. Can he stop talking about his pay-pay? But her lizard brain? He just said that she has a lizard brain. She might be mad at me, but her lizard brain was probably triggered by being so close to someone she'd pleasured herself to. Lizard, 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 lizard. Y'all see the lizard TikToks? Lizard. Lizard, sorry. is happening? I just look up and I see lizard. Okay, okay. I thought this was gonna be cute because he goes, blah 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 blah. I caught a whiff of her floral scented shampoo. Unable to help myself, I dragged in a deep breath. I couldn't wait to bury my face into all that hair, and I was like, aw, while I fucked her. The sound of her ragged cries filling my ear. What the fuck? I thought it was gonna be like a nice, like, she smells so good. What the fuck? Weirdos! She's staring straight at my crotch. What the fuck is this shit? What is this? What is this? An apology was on the tip of my tongue, but something in her expression stopped me. I want to see it, she said. It's art? This? Please, she added. Amy, what have you done? That's why I'm wondering. I don't know, I haven't read it. Horrifying. It's horrifying. I can do it for you, she said. What the hell? What is this? Adam, help. But it's not even that bad. It's bad. Help. What have I just joined into? You're probably gonna be better off leaving. Just letting you know. Let me just look at it. Yeah, so just mute the stream. This is Thor. Just look at Thor. You know, he's sleeping. Kinda. Very eye-opening. This is terrifying. Bet you I've seen worse. Seen? You've seen? Do dudes call their body my rig? Ew! Ew, do they? I've never heard that. Ooh, did he say that? Ooh. Ew, he did say my rig. Ew. Sitting down wasn't the ideal way to show my body off.
Oh, yeah.
This is weird. Hello. Sir Dan, thank you for subscribing for 4 months. Tommy, I just rejoined to my rig. Yeah, it's something. This is something. I tell you what, it is. Something.
News.
Is the music still good? Oh, Dragamus, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing for 69 months. Let's go. Does it say 69? Nice. I made it quiet now. Nice, nice. Yeah, 69. Nice. Adam, thank you for subscribing for 57 months. I just read the most horrifying sentence. Get my #1 badge back. Oh, that's crazy. You are damn. You don't deserve a #1 badge? Damn. Fuck. Oh wait, Amy has one too? It gets way more graphic. Okay, here's my question. This is all happening while they're driving in the ice and snow in a blizzard? We're the OGs, Pog. Hell yeah. Which is also, if you think about it, that's crazy, because I've had my Twitch since 2013. Weird. Alright. Can I see it? What? What? I knew you'd be big? What the? Praise kink unlocked. What is this? What is this? Praise kink unlocked. Are you kidding me? I'm like getting goosebumps with how cringy I feel. Being kind of cute in between. Yeah, it's just. Yeah, sure, cringy. Yeah, cringy. Literally. Praise kink unlocked. She's gonna solo the book off stream. I would have done that already if I liked it. I don't dislike it, but I don't think I would read this on my own. There's no dragons in this. What the fuck did I just read? What the fuck did I just read? A glance showed her staring at the bulge in my boxers and a hungry look on her face. Do not come in your shorts. Do not come in your shorts. Do not come in your shorts. I started chanting in my head. Stop. That's what I'm telling you. This is horrifying. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's so funny. I'm concerned. What the fuck? What the fuck? She's touching him. She is touching him. And then goes, "Are you STD free?" You're asking that now? Are you STD free? It's good to check. I nodded. Yeah, okay. Very normal question if you're gonna have, you know, a partner. Very important to talk it through, you know. However, he just showed up at her car and she has a knife and a gun pointed at him. This whole scenario is weird. You wouldn't lie about that, would you? She asked, blah, blah, blah. I shook my head, horrified at the thought of someone doing that to a partner. Really? You're horrified? You're horrified at that happening? That happens every fucking day. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Horrified that someone would do that to a partner. Yeah, that happens all the time. Hello? People do it on purpose. I read the fire hydrant part. Oh my god. What's happening? Hey. Hold on. Ugh. No. Get down. Go. No, sir. Amy, thank you for gifting us. Wait, is that Fergus? It gets worse or better? Don't say that. Thank you for gifting a sub to Tato. It's kind of hard to read back there. Let me see how we're doing on the music. Is it still good? Way more funny than I imagine reading it. Yeah, well, reading it, I'm also visualizing Thor. No! He's pulling out the cords from my computer underneath the computer. Get out. Get out. Anyway. Shall we continue? Yes, it's Fergus. It's me, Fergus. Hello! I feel like we haven't all chatted in a really long time. Wait, why do you have to show up when I'm reading this book? Oh. What the fuck? My slit? Amy summoned us? Oh. It says, and then started naming baseball teams in my head, blah, blah, blah. She drew back and laughed at my slit. And here, I'm in love with your chair. This one or the one I'm sitting in? I too love my chairs, though. I assume you mean this one. I got it at a World Market. There's a bigger one. I would suggest getting the bigger one, but my apartment is small, so. I'd laugh at their slit too, to be fair. My slit? Ugh. Ugh. Please, God, don't let her have a fisting kink. I have 3 slits at the moment thanks to the surgery. Adam, don't say that. Adam, don't say that. No. It's true. I don't... No. For anybody that doesn't know, Adam got his appendix removed. Ew. 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 She accidentally stabbed his hand. Wow. Okay. Wow. That was... Wow. Wow. That was a chapter. Wow. That was... Yeah. Kind of feel a little nauseous after reading that. A real finish to it. Don't say that. Don't say that. The good news is it's over. You know, 3 out of 10, not enough. Oh no, he talked about slits some more. I just didn't read out loud. That's just chapter 8. What's the fucking rest? I was gonna say the next part, since we did that bit, it's gonna be over. So now it's gonna be relaxed for a little bit. It's not over yet. Have you read this? Have you read this book? Amy, are you poisoning everyone? Amy, what happens in this book? Oh. No, Amy, don't. Yeah. Am I trapped in here with you? No, you can. Listen, you have the ability. You can leave. You can close out. You can go watch something. Watch Queso. You know, Queso's a great streamer. Good content. Very funny. Wholesome. Very nice guy. I don't know him, but he seems nice. Look me in the eye. Which one? Have y'all seen the crab? Okay, sorry. I'm gonna go back to this. I stabbed him. Jesus, take me now. How about Jesus take the wheel and go to church? Ugh. She's giving him stitches in her kitchen. Ew. She's like, I licked my lips and I could still taste. Oh, ew. 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 She's going into real detail about his. No. Oh yeah, the there's no discoloration. Okay. she just is looking at him and getting turned on. Huh? Huh? What's so crazy is she's like, oh, I'm never gonna see him again because I cut him with the knife. I'm never gonna see him again. That was the whole point. Y'all are both into that weird shit. Clitoritero came off. Adam! Go away. Don't you have, I don't know, sleep to sleep? What the fuck? The hand around my wrist tightened. All the warning I had before he tugged me close. My chest bumped against him. Nipples tightening in my bra. Why are your nipples doing that? They get tight. What the fuck? Yeah, he pulled you in for a hug and your nipples went doing. Like what? Oh, brother! Unable to help myself, I reached between us and brushed a hand over his jeans. Oh, fuck, he was hard. He just fire hydrant. What do you mean? What do you mean? It feels like my heat just turned on. It kind of smells like it too. Hold on. I mean, someone's heat just turned off. Stop it! Stop it! It's 75 degrees in here, that's why. Hold on, I have to crack my knees. I am 32, after all. Well, you don't crack your knees by, like, going like this, like, turning them to the side. I also... Oh, that's the chainmail. I also crack my hips by doing that. Alright, I'm gonna find another album because this one's almost over. But that was a fart? Please. I have nightmares about that happening. Which is kind of silly, but... I think we did this one last time, but we're gonna do it again. There's a chainmail. Yeah. Great hair, by the way. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yours as well. Great color. Is the music okay? Can always blame Thor. I don't think I have ever... Thor has let out, like, little poots. I don't think he's ever... Like, if it was a dog, maybe, but... Wait, you look literally exactly the same as I first started watching you, by the way, which is a long time ago. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You know what's funny is, like, I do... Obviously, I've aged because, you know, I'm 32. But it's funny because, like, I look at pictures of myself from before, and then I look at pictures of myself now, and I'm like, I don't know. Because if you were like, do you want to look like you did now, or do you want to look like you did when you were 21? I'd probably pick now. But I feel like people verbally told me back then that I was attractive, and now I don't get it as much, and so I'm like, I'm ugly, but it's also too, you know, it's not really like the norm for people to comment like that anymore. What are y'all talking about? Tell me about your TikTok showing. Oh yeah, I sent it to her. I sent it to her and I was like, this is your fault. And she's like, LOL. And it's gonna happen again after this, I guarantee it. Come here, Kirby. You are attractive. Well, thank you. I don't know. Cause like, we're not gonna go into the whole subject and everything, but I don't know. Like, I feel like I look better now than I did throughout my whole 20s. Tell us our compliments have less effect than the ones from the randos. Well, it's not y'all, but it's also like, it hits different. I don't know how to explain it. Cause like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Cause, you know, y'all aren't my friends. You know, I don't know y'all, and you don't know me. Like, you know, we're not. But so it's like, if your friends tell you like, oh, you're a handsome guy. Or if a random person walks up to you and is like, hey, you're a really good looking guy. I just want to let you know. It's kind of like, thank you. You know, you know? Spicy book, like, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. Cause like, you take us for granted. No! I'm just like, so like I went to a party like 2 years ago or something. Maybe it was a year ago, I don't know. And I was standing there, and this girl walked up to me. She was really, really pretty, like model pretty. Walked up, and she's like, hey, and I bent down, cause, you know, short. Not me, her. I'm a big bitch. Anyway, so I bent down because I thought she was going to be like, can you help me get away from this guy or something? So I bent down and she goes, I just want to let you know, you're like really pretty. And I was like, really? Like, I was so caught off guard. Because like, you know, yeah, it was really nice. And like, I'm going to remember that until I'm like 99 and I have bad memory because of, you know, all the microplastics, but I'll remember that. And like, I don't know, she didn't have to tell me that, but she did. And so it meant a lot to me. And so, it's, you know, it's nice. And I turned 33 in 2 months. What the fuck? Let's, oh yeah, I forgot he was hard. Okay, well. He says, I'm gonna leave now, even though I don't want to. Then stay, I blurted. I just thought of something. I just thought of something. What if, because she doesn't know what he looks like. She doesn't know anything about him. What if he's ugly? I need to go, my people need me. Wait, where are you going? I'm gonna leave now even though I don't want to. Amy, no! Amy! Don't leave! Amy! Well, thanks for stopping by and, you know, rallying the crew. Ta-ta! I will keep reading, and I'll keep you updated. So, you read smut, aren't you? Yeah, she's gonna go back to her weird little books. Wait, I'm free to provide emotional support once the chapters accelerate? 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 Oh god! Hey, we're doing pretty good though on, like, you know, timing, speeding, reading wise. Okay, let's do it. She just asked for time off. She's like, I haven't taken time off work in 2 years, and she just texted her supervisor for time off. You know what that means? They're gonna spend a lot more time together. Oh. What the fuck? What the This is like, she's just been talking about, like, the mugs. I was just about to read that because she was like, "Oh, you know, the Christmas lights. Oh, I should probably take those down. Oh, I don't want to take down the Christmas lights in the middle of summer. Yeah, they need to come down. I'll do it on my next day off. I fixed Fred his plate of wet food. While the coffee brewed, I got out my favorite mug, which is soup cup size, and it has the word 'I've seen more dicks than a porn director' written on it." Oh, it's not done. It was a birthday gift from Tanya last year, and the entire break room full of nurses had cackled when I opened it because we saw a lot of genitals. I shuddered. So many genitals. Which, like, I don't doubt in the ER. But did you gotta write it? Did you have to write that down? Was that something we needed to know? Because I don't think that was something we needed to know. What? Lots of church? Oh, we're going to lots of church? You gotta bang. Oh, the mug. You think you're so... Oh. Ooh, woo. Thanks. Did notice in the reviews a lot of nurses like this book. I mean, yeah, sure. Sure, I guess. There were 2 takeout containers in the fridge. Hadn't there been one last night? Bro. Sometime when I slept, someone broken into my house and put their leftovers in my fridge. Gee, I wonder how that happened. So was there a plot? Yeah, dick. Apparently, I don't know. I don't know the point of this story unless it's just to get railed by a man in a mask. What is the book's title? Oh, wouldn't you like to know? Oh, I have a question. Also, that is the longest username I've ever seen. I have a question. If you follow me, or no, if you don't follow me, do you have to follow me to chat? Is it followers only chat? Or is it just open? Press the follow button. It is? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Is that... Because I heard that's bad. I was looking on, like, it was either Reddit or TikTok, where it's like, oh, what makes you not want to watch a streamer? And a comment was like, when they have follower-only mode, because I don't know if I want to follow you yet. But I was like, for me, I have it on so that way, like, weirdos don't come in and they're, like, weird in the chat, you know? But then again, they can still be weird if they follow me. So am I... Because then it's also, too, when we get raided, then we don't... Then people can't be like, raid, you know? Do you think I should turn it off and we just, like, see how it goes? Because I've had it on, I think, the entire time I've streamed. But it's also, too, because, like, I've been on the internet for a really long time. Yeah, no, and so there's certain words that are blacklisted, and people, you know, are weird, and, you know? So, 'tis a thought. My name is from the... Can't read what that is, and I smashed follow because you're very... I am very. Well, I appreciate the follows. And even if you're lurking, I appreciate the lurks. The most very streamer. I'm very. I think it's because I use a certain ad block. Pretty lore book that Tolkien wrote. Oh, well, it looks like some Amarillo, some Mamarillo. Much Kate, very wow. Good thing it wasn't turned off during front page day. Well, what if we, what if we harmed ourselves by having it on where you have to follow to, You look like a lore nerd. I love Liz just. So I am a nerd, but I'm not like hyper fixated on anything really. So like if you ask me, oh, tell me the lore about Skyrim, like out of all the things, it would probably be Skyrim. I couldn't tell you. Chat was more active than the other chats that were on the front page. Well, is it because we're all yappers, or is it, People were, like, attentive, though, which was nice. Still BTS nerd. True, but is it considered being a nerd if you like K-pop? I don't know if it feels, I don't know if it considered. And a white-haired man nerd. Which one? Why is it so hot in here? I'm going to Korea next month. Oh, I'm jealous. The book, I think it's the book. I can tell you for sure right now, it is not the book. I think it, if anything, it's probably the computer. You doing all the way over there? Oh, I'm trying to read, and it's not going great. Maybe it's because I have socks on. I'm not taking my socks off. Be like knowing all popular songs, but actually, actuality's sake, people attending power dancing studios? Heh. Toaster! Actually, the toaster only holds video footage now. Let's go back to the genitals now. This old lady keeps calling him handsome. He showed his face. Did you screw in the... yeah, so funny story. I have the screws. I just keep forgetting. So it's on the list. Most storyteller sitting next to the fireplace. In a way. Do it now. I'd have to end stream. I'd have to... It'd be over. Then y'all don't get to hear the fun book anymore. Going for a full chunk? Are we... we'd go for three hours? Oh no, sad. Oh no! Whatever will we do? They're texting. Tishy hates this book after all. Adam, I thought you left. Go away. Like a little brother. Oh no, here we go again. Shit. No, hormones. We're not gonna set all aflutter when a strange man stalking us does something nice. You'll be hearing from my lawyer? Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. Wait. So she's texting him, right? She's texting him. And then another text came through, but it was from Tyler. Hey, Allie, I know you probably work tonight, but do you have time to swing by here and talk to Josh? He said he's free. Ooh. Done. CJ. It's better if you don't know. Better if you don't know. Who's Josh and Tyler? They were roommates. So Tyler was seeing Allie, and then she got so caught up in work, they were like, they booty called each other. But she got caught up in work and stopped hitting him up, and so he thought she ghosted him. So he, like, in his head broke up with her, even though they were, just seeing each other. It wasn't anything serious. And his roommate is Josh, and Josh is the masked man. So there is a plot. Well, we're getting a roommate lore. So. We don't want lore. We want violence. Adam, go to bed. You need to get laid, man. You've been spending too much time alone in your room. Do guys talk to each other like that? You need to get laid, man. Just get laid, man. You don't know me. Yeah, after how many years of friendship, I don't know you at all. The stitches are on his hand, so I don't know how. I guess there won't be any more years. Oh! Unbelievable. Oh, he got fingerless gloves. Wow. Oh, he's bringing up his PP again. Fingerless gloves should come back. I'm gonna get some. Their vibe. Yeah. Fair. Oh, she just got to the house. So he opened the door. She looked at him. Was Allie turned on right now? Did she find me attractive? I smiled, revealing the flush darkening her face. Oh, yeah, she was attracted to me. Stop. It's in the book. It's in the book. Ellie, right? I asked, extending my right hand toward her, which is just so happened to be my injured one. I needed to work my way off her suspect list. This is a great way to start. Okay, no, don't stop reading it, but yeah, it's oh, come, oh my god, oh! I can't. I turned and grinned at her, wide enough to make my dimples pop. He has dimples too? This is like perfectly, oh, he has rock hard abs and he has broad shoulders and she thinks he's so hard and blah 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 blah. Oh, he's so handsome, oh blah blah, and he has dimples. It got worse. Dimples mean wisdom teeth? No, it's when you smile. It's like the little... This is where it says, her gaze dropped to them and lost focus for a second, and I was grateful my oversized shirt and sweatshirt hid the way my dick responded. Timer, thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you. Oh my god. I knew what I looked like, knew the effect I had on people. Up until now, I always resented how handsome I was. What? Are you kidding me? Brother. Giga Chad. Ugh. This is so... This guy's pee-pay is always... It's... You know, it's... Why is it always a rock? This is so, oh, Timer, thank you for gifting another, thank you for gifting a sub. Bro's Dwayne'd up, exactly. Listen to this, like, so she's like, oh, I don't think this guy's gonna murder me, but like, I don't know. She unzipped his pantalones and gave him Gluck Gluck. I think he's gonna kill me, but like I'm not sure, but like I don't know. Then why did you? Ew! What are you reading and why? I don't know. Ew, he keeps looking at her mouth and then being like, a day ago. Oh my god. So, the small talk's throwing me off. I imagine it's very awkward. She is squeezing his injured hand, because he has the glove on, to see if he gets a reaction. And then he walked away to fill their coffee cups, and she texted the masked man, but it's Josh's burner phone, but he had it set to automatically respond to her. And so she texted and got an immediate response. So it looks like he's not the... He's really smart in a creepy way? Yeah. Oh my god! Step 1. Get Allie to drop her guard. Step 2. Fuck her on this couch. What the hell? What the hell? feel like that should be... Step 3, profit? Oh. Oh, she smiled back, her gaze dipping towards my dimples again. Ooh, dimples, okay. Ew! How's the music? Is it good music? Oh no. She was home already, and I wasn't there waiting for her. Oh, the next chapter! The next...
UHHHK,
What's wrong with
turn
Kirby?
Kirby around.
There's no Kerbusi. Oh my god, it's not that deep. The next chapter 11, Josh was the faceless man. I didn't know how I knew it, but I did. That's so funny. The second he opened his apartment door, that certainty hit me like a punch in the gut. He'd already been the near top of the suspect list. Kate accidentally telling on all her previous boyfriends not spotting that? Spotting what? Dude was trying so hard to hide everything. Looked like the Kirby was giving you head. How do you want me to respond to that?
To church, everyone, including Kirby.
Cause like I'm sitting like this and it's just chilling.
Oh, yeah.
ケイトリン・ウィッチャー・イット・マイ14マンスサブスクリプションアニバーサリー
Facing me like this. But even still, Timer, thank you for gifting. Thank you for subscribing for 14 months. I think we would probably just end here. Chapter 11 is good. It's well, she thinks it's him. And we're like, you know. Almost halfway. Which considering oops, sorry, it popped. Considering I've only read it on stream, I feel like we're doing pretty good on time. Hey, I kind of want to know. Well, yeah, it's so bizarre. Like, if it wasn't so graphic, I think I'd be more intrigued, but it's just so graphic. All the time. And, like, you know, if there was, like, some smut... The fact it just immediately starts off with smut, it kind of... Well, I was like, the hell? Like, you know, but if the smut started, like, here, then I feel like it'd be, you know, less... Just thought about the car thing. I have no thought. I no think. I'm blocking all of that out of my memory, and it's just about a psycho guy finding a girl to be obsessed with, you know, and yeah, it's yeah, no thoughts, head empty. It's great. But I guess in 30 minutes I have to go take my one head pill. I'm kind of interested to see what life is going to be like for like 3 weeks not taking anything. My doctor doesn't know I'm doing this. I'm just kind of intrigued because like when I got put on nortriptyline, I was doing things that were not allowing headaches and migraines, but I don't know, like I wasn't eating before stream, and I had the ring light facing me the entire time. I was not drinking enough water. Now that I've been tracking my water, absolutely was not drinking enough water. Started that 3-week cold turkey. 4 days? In 4 days? So, I guess my next weekend. Which, like, I wasn't even on that high of a dose of nortriptyline, so I don't even know if it's going to be that noticeable. What is this one chunk of hair? But, yeah. Maybe tomorrow we'll play some video games. And then if we have a little time after, we'll read more. I don't know. I feel because I don't want to read this whole thing on stream because I don't want it to be like. I mean, we could have a stream where we read, or we have 2 streams where we read, but I don't know if it's like boring. You know? Oh, I still have music playing, don't I? I don't know if it's like, I don't know, because I play video games, I yap and stuff, and when I do Lego or when I do paint, it's been funny with Lego. Yeah, I mean, it's just content, you know. But, this is a bestseller. Yeah, they just say that, I think. But, it's something. So, if I do read ahead, because I do want to do, you know, the, YouTube videos on the book reviews, I gotta read books faster. The good news is, there are a lot of books that I can read, because we're just now starting. And Amy has a lot of recommendations. So, may have to start cleaning out. I mean, like, I have a lot of books, but may have to clean out some of the, like, my Skyrim shelf. We may have to get another bookshelf. I looked up the book she's reading now. How bad is it? Is it bad? Sounds wild. I can't even imagine. Like, this is insane to me. Like, a killer that is lusty. Amy or the book? Because, I'm a little concerned. Goodreads. Is Goodreads a website? The book, but now that you mention it. Ugh, Chrome. What's new in Chrome? Shut up. Oh, it is a website. Interesting. I will have to use this later. I think I'm gonna go. Did I have a... I don't think I had a Dr. Pepper yesterday. Let me check my water. I'm on day 5 of drinking, hitting my water goals. I haven't had a Dr. Pepper since Monday. I think I'm allowed to have a Dr. I think I'm allowed to have a Dr. Pepper. I have been kind of... I was doing really good. Okay, no, I wasn't. I lied. Wait, I was... June. In June, I was doing really good drinking just like the diet. Damn. And then July I started drinking. Yeah, I drank regular diet, regular diet. No Dr. Pepper. Regular. Diet, regular. Diet, regular. None. Regular. None. Diet, regular. Diet. Try the diet and ask the 0. Yeah, when I say diet, I mean it's 0. I don't drink the diet. But in my water app, it's listed as diet, even though it's... So if I ever say diet, I mean 0. I have to have tea too. I've been trying to drink tea every day, and I forgot yesterday. And I am behind on... I only had 24 ounces of water today so far. I gotta get chugging. But anyway, thank you for coming to the stream today for the mini chunk in a bit. Chug. Oh, we gonna be chugging. I got this to try to help me... Oh. How much water do you think this is? How many ounces? 6? Fiji's good. I know. I think it's made by like really shitty people. But it was this or Dasani, so 4 to 6. Yeah, I've been trying to like actually measure it, but okay, I'm gonna chug real quick. Hold on. I suck at chugging. 10. I'm a former bartender. Trust. That was probably 6. I'm gonna go with 6. Because I've been kind of measuring out how much water I drink. Now I've gotten a little bit better at because like my jug is not in here, but the jug is like this. Oh, timer, thank you for gifting a sub to Sweaty Tripod. Ew. Thank you for gifting a sub. Oh, Inbirds live. That's so funny. When he was streaming last, he's like, I need vibey music. What's vibey music? And I was like, the summer playlist of Stardew Valley. I guess he liked it. I was so confused. Yeah. Well, because normally he plays the, like, Nintendo music. But I was like, oh, the Stardew Valley soundtrack's great. Like, he launched the game. Yeah, surprise. We're gonna keep going. Raid. Just kidding. I'm gonna send you. He's playing Night Rain practice for a Bandai event. Yeah, so whatever that means. Anyways, thank you for coming to the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for letting me read the terrifying book. I will see y'all tomorrow, and maybe we'll play more of Date Everything. I kind of want to finish it because I just want to move on to the next game because we have like 8 other games that we have to get to. Yeah. We have to close the end. We have to close to the end. It's fun for the time I was here. Yeah, and we have to be close. Oh, yeah, because we have like a handful more people to meet. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. We should be able to finish tomorrow. Anyways, ta-ta! Farewell. Thank you for the follows and the subs and the gifted subs and the bits, and thanks for hanging out and listening to me read a scary book. Gross book. Disgusting book. But I can't put it down, you know? Ta-ta. Farewell. Goodbye. Goodbye.